How's it going, guys? I'm going to show you how to get cheap likes on your Facebook page. So let's create an ad. Create the ad to promote your page. Basic environmentalism. Okay. So now time to move on to the audience. So the audience that I've created is essentially 20. 20 is the max amount of countries who have different English-speaking countries. And here it is, over 500 million English-speaking people. So go into the audience, you see most of these countries are extremely poor. This audience could be improved upon, but it's a pretty good base. You could get rid of some of the richer countries and put more poor countries in. Would be a bad idea, but it's a pretty good demographic to start with. So you have to put in interests. I suggest doing one interest per ad. You can do multiple ads with the same audience, and you can change the interests. If you have a whole bunch of interests, then you don't know which interest is generating the best results. So it's best to isolate them. So this is all looking good, starting with a really wide age gap of all genders, all English. I shouldn't say English US, UK, just English all, I should say. Okay, update. So now when we go to run the ad, the key important part to get cheap ads is to say, let Facebook set the bid that helps you get the most page likes at the best price. From my experience, they're lying. Manually set the bid. So they say suggested $7 Canadian. That's crazy. Let's do 1 cent Canadian. That's what you want to do. Now choose Ad Creative. So when it comes to picking an image, this one's terrible. It's a terrible description too. So for Facebook ad promotions, the best resolution is 1200 by 444. For post engagements, it's 1200 by 900. For sending people to websites, it's 1200 by 628. So there's different resolutions, optimal resolutions. You know, the devil's in the details, but it's not that important. So going back to this, you could change this image up and then find a good one to fit in there. The different places that it's going to show up, how it looks in all these different places. You can even do it so it shows up on Instagram, connected to your Instagram account. Alright, so that's pretty good here. Now let's look at ads. So obviously that target demographic doesn't need to stay so broad forever. So let's look at a few of my other ads and see what can be improved upon. Alright, here. So this one, you see the likes are under $1 per like. So let's see how this is going. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just click on it. So go into the breakdown. This is a good way to. There's also Facebook Insights. It's a good way to figure out what you can be doing better. You can look here, just see. Alright, 13 to 17 seems to be a cheap place. Just divide 460 by 347, you get how much each one cost. Or I mean the other way around, 347 by 460. So this is the ages, the country. You could isolate it to a more specific country. Seems like Bangladesh. Well, right here, India, very cheap from India, but that's not a very big sample size. So as you can see, most of them are under a cent. Could be doing a little better. Placement, which placement's the best. So all of these different things, by action, by time. So you can really start to target more and more. That's what I suggest you do. Either way, you're going to be getting Facebook likes for under a cent. So it's a pretty good deal. And the reason why I think that a company should have a lot more Facebook likes is when you do an advertisement and it says 300 people talking about this, opposed to like 5 of your friends like this or 10,000 likes. One is more impressive than the other, even though it's just a difference of, $100 maybe. Either way, I hope this is in some way helpful. Thanks so much.